Please work. Mute this. Should be fine. Should be live. Let me make sure that it comes up here before I do anything. Maybe. Why is it taking so long?
Let me see if my phone gets the alert.
Dan's got his phone. Look at that. He's cheating already.
I don't have it pulled up. That's why I can't tell.
It says I'm live, but it's not.
I see upcoming. Yeah, I just pulled it up. And it says upcoming.
Okay, I think we're good. It's popped up for me now. Okay. All right. Welcome, guys, to episode 2 of Pokemon Trivia Showdown is what I'm calling it, because basically I get to pit 2 PokéTubers from the YouTube and Discord space against each other in the ultimate Pokemon Trivia Challenge. And tonight I have with me 2 awesome people that I got to meet last year in Charlotte. Actually, I met Dan before, but I got to meet PoNGa in Charlotte. And yeah, so tonight we have everyone's favorite Pokemon card financial advisor, Dan, Catch 'em All Collectibles. How are you doing tonight, Dan?
Doing very well. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me on. Looking forward to taking down the competition.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I saw a lot of your answers in the chat last time, and it didn't look like you were doing so well.
See, I was hustling. I want to get his confidence up, kind of throw him off just in case I made a future appearance on the show.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Playing the long game.
Playing the long game.
Yeah. And then I have the person who is the master at making tier lists that trigger me, PoNGa. How are you? Co-host of Box Nostalgia Podcast. Definitely go check that out, guys. But how you doing, PoNGa?
I'm doing well. I mean, I pretty much live my life to make people mad in tier list. It really gives me joy when I get a long paragraph message about how dumb I am and how everything I say doesn't agree with anything. But yeah, really happy to be here. Love everything you do with your channel, and really honored to be invited to it.
Yeah, of course. I was happy to have you guys on. You guys have a history of banter between the two of you, so I wanted that dynamic for the episode tonight. I feel like I had that with DeGreenshiz and Mason last time, so there you go. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen episode 1, basically this is just a trivia game where there are typically 5 different games. Each of them revolve around different trivia of either Pokemon cards, Pokemon games, PokéTubers. So tonight we've got some PokéTuber stuff, we've got some Pokemon card stuff, we've got some Pokemon stuff. It's a big variety of Pokemon trivia for these guys to go through. One thing that is a little bit interesting about this style of trivia is the scoring. I'm going to try and go through this and not make it too much of a pain in the butt for everyone to understand. It's kind of like board games. Once you get into it, after the first round, it's pretty easy to pick up on, but I just want to cover it before we jump into the first game. So there are every round starts off with a question, a trivia question, a normal trivia question. There are 2 clues, though, that can be potentially given for each round. So we'll start with one question. You guys will let me know if you can answer it on the first question or if you need a second clue. If both players get the correct answer after the first clue is given, you both get a point. If you both choose to answer on the first question, you both get it wrong, you both don't get a point. Pretty straightforward for that one. If you guys both are not confident in being able to answer the first question, you can opt for a second clue, which makes the whole kind of round a bit easier for you. And then it's kind of the same thing from there. So if you guys both ask for the second clue, both get it right, you both get a point. Both ask for the second clue, both get it wrong, you guys don't score. The unique thing comes in is if one person is confident on the first question, but the other person is not confident and needs the second clue. So, one more slide. We got this. So let's say Dan is very confident that he can answer on the first question, but PoNGa is not confident and he needs that second clue. If Dan answers on the first question and gets it right, PoNGa is eliminated from being able to answer or get any points from that round. If he gets it wrong, he doesn't get any points for that round, PoNGa gets the second clue and has the potential of getting a point. If everyone gets it wrong, nobody gets any points. So it all comes down to, you can bluff, you can be overconfident and lose, you can be confident and win. So there's a little bit of gameplay strategy in there as well for how the scoring goes. So hopefully that wasn't too I really need a shorter way to be able to explain that. Hopefully you guys got it.
The first game show, I was like listening to it, and I wasn't watching when you were explaining. I was like, I have no idea how this scoring works. And then to your point, you watch like the first couple ones, you're like, oh, I get it. This is easy.
Yeah. So just like when you're playing board games with my brother likes to be the one who reads out all the freaking rules as you go, and I'm more like, let's just start playing, and if we come up with if we have a question about something, we'll look at the rule book, but let's not read all the rules before we start, So yeah, once we hop into this, it'll be a lot easier to comprehend after the first couple rounds. So the first game is a game that we saw last week, and I am calling it the icon equation game. So it was the first round last week. It's the first round this week. Basically, I'm going to give you guys iconic characters or cards or some sort of Pokemon pictures, and you have to put them together to tell me which PokéTuber it represents. So last time we had a Pokeball and Rev-a-Vroom, and it was PokéRev. Mm-hmm. So this time I have 5 more of these to go through, and I think we're good. Do we have any questions before we hop straight into this and start?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Good to go.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys the first one. I'm not going to tell you guys what the second clue is until someone needs it. And we'll go from there. The green chiz says they better hide the chat. I don't think anyone's looking at chat.
I didn't see that comment, which means I have it hidden.
I
have the stream open, but I don't have the chat open, if that makes sense. Just to give you an extra
I don't
viewer.
have the stream open even just to be safe.
Well, I appreciate everyone that is in chat. Thank you guys for stopping in and hanging out with us tonight. Okay, first round. Let's do it.
I'd like to lock in my final answer.
Yeah, I'd like to lock in my final answer as well.
All right, write it on your sheet. This one
Already
should be
done.
easy.
I wrote it down when you were still explaining the last part, so we're good.
Me too. I think I beat him.
I don't know. I think I wrote it first. Do I get the speed bonus?
Wait, you guys could see it already?
Yeah.
We can see it right now, yeah.
Okay. All right. Show us what you got. You guys are both confident. Show us what you got. All right, Danny Phantom, you are correct. That is Dan from the Pokemon cards. He must have been a referee in Sword and Shield or something like that. And obviously Phantom. So pretty easy one.
I saw it and I was like, that's definitely the Phantom part, but like I didn't know that was actually Dan, and I was like, Dan's gonna know this because he created his PSA 10 Dan.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. I thought it was in my background still, but maybe it's not.
It disappeared.
I have a PSA 10 Dan. Pop 4 in the entire world. I have a PSA 10 Dan from Rebel Clash.
It's pop 4 for a reason.
You're one of 2 people that I know want that. So.
Well, I had 2 of them, so I sold one to another Dan.
All right, so the answer was Danny Phantom.
I didn't get shut out. Let's go.
All right, the next one. It's going to start getting difficult as we go,
oh, no.
in my opinion, but we'll see how you guys do. The next one we've got.
Oh, boy.
We've got a couple of newer Pokemon for a couple of old school Pokemon collectors.
Oh, man.
We do have, remember...
I'd like to lock my answer in.
Okay.
Oh, this one's tough.
Maybe I'm better at this than I thought I was.
I feel like I know one of their names, but yeah, I'm not positive.
We do have a second answer, so PoNGa could get it wrong.
Wait,
do
we have like a countdown? Like how much time are we giving him here? Like if I lock it in, we should have a timer once I lock mine in.
I'm gonna just hope that he gets it wrong because I don't even have a reasonable guess. I don't think.
All right, you'll go with the second one.
You good?
Yep.
I can show.
Show it. Pat Flynn, D Pocket Monster. Yes. So it is Pat Rat and Palafin. Pat Flynn.
Oh man.
So
Dan is
Yeah.
cooked.
I
Dan is cooked.
couldn't even come up with Pat Rat.
I was
Man.
well, why Flynn? And I was like, oh, Finn. That makes sense.
So it was what do they call that? Mnemonics, where it sounds like something but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. All right. So PoNGa's pulled ahead by 1 after the second round. All right, the next one we have. So yes, let's reveal that was Pat Flynn, D Pocket Monster, Pat Rat, Palafin.
Do you only get 1 point if you lock it in the one, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because like the picture is the first clue.
Because if you get it right, you eliminate the other person from
I don't know. I feel like I should get a
getting a
bonus
score at
point
all.
for like not even getting to that point. You know what I mean?
All right. Next up. Oh, I have music. Hold on.
Oh man.
Man, this is definitely someone I don't watch. This is tough.
This is tough. I almost feel like I have a slight guess, but I don't know if it's.
All right, I got my answer.
You put something in.
PoNGa
feel
is
like
confident again.
I gotta try to get as big of a lead as I can now. So
I feel like I'm not.
Yeah, you never
confident
know
in-
what the next rounds are going to be. So
I do have something though.
you guys both locked in on the
I don't
first
know.
one.
Do you want to work together, Dan? Do you want to go to the next clue, or are you confident?
We could get the second clue. I'm not that confident at all.
I'm
just guessing
100% confident. I got mine right. So
Are you?
yeah.
Well, then we might as well go, right?
All right, get cooked. Can I show?
Ready?
Yep, both show. Pokevault.
Oh no.
It is
Treasure.
Pokevault.
Oh man.
This guy's gonna get cooked.
I feel like Treasure is someone though.
So,
that's
I
such a
saw
generic
that-
name. It's got to be somebody.
I saw that, and my first thought wasn't Vault, but then I was like, I'm just gonna go with the one person I know that has some sort of related name.
Yeah.
It is Pokevault. So the treasure chest was supposed to signify a vault, and then the Pokeball we used last time for Poke, basically. It'll be the because most people in this hobby have Poke in their name somewhere, so I have to use something.
I saw the Pokeball and I was like, oh no.
Doesn't narrow it down too much.
Yeah.
Okay, we do have DeGreen Shiz does say, okay, it isn't going to change the answer, but he does say that Poke Treasures is a YouTube channel and they uploaded today.
I almost feel like I've seen. I'm fine being wrong, but I feel like I've seen videos and maybe Instagram from a Poke Treasure. But that's so generic that it's like Poke anything. It's probably a YouTuber or an Instagram account.
That's what
True.
I'm saying. It's
Very
tough,
true.
like because of the Pokeball. Yeah.
All right, you guys are confident in this. So we're not spending a whole lot of time on these right now. We're headed into number 4. There's 5 total, so you only got 2 more of these before we move on to the next game.
Dan, that was he was telling us that we need to pretend like we don't know the answers now.
Yeah,
So
we gotta put on a show.
Yeah.
Okay, here's number 4.
Oh. Am I allowed to like write down the names, or?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
you know
you
what I
can
mean?
work it out any way that you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
I'm locking in, and I'm confident. Just to put the heat on PoNGa. I think I'm confident. I don't know. Now I feel less confident. But no, I think I got it. I'm pretty sure.
I got it. I got it 100%.
Oh man.
Writing
it.
it out.
93%.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm pretty sure though.
All right,
Ready?
go ahead and show. Unlisted Leaf, you guys are both correct.
So
I thought I was creative with that one.
Well, I
Nuzleaf,
put
right?
Yeah.
So I wrote
Yeah.
down like missing no, and then I put Nuzleaf, and I was like, well, the only leaf I know. So
I actually knew Nuzleaf right off the bat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, what's that thing called? And I'm like, unknown. I was thinking unknown. It's not unknown, but somehow I went right to unlisted, and I'm like, no, it's missing number.
Yep, unlisted
Missing
leaf
number,
because Missing
unlisted.
No is an unlisted Pokemon, and hopefully someday we get a Missing No promo card. It would be really funny if they leaned into it.
I mean, that would be
but-
awesome.
Feels like they got to.
Talk about playing to like nostalgia, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. All right, we're already on number 5. PoNGa's gotten all of them right so far.
He's sweeping the
He's
board.
cooking. The last one that we have is
Cooking. Shout out to PokéChef, baby.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh god.
There's a lot going on here.
I don't know that. Okay.
I know something.
To be fair, I didn't know who this character was until I looked it up. So
What, the one on the right?
yeah.
I've
I
never even
almost
seen
think
him
I know
before.
his name, but I don't think it helps. I don't know the first. Maybe I do. I've definitely seen it.
Talking Dan.
Yeah. I feel like I know the second one, but
Oh man, my perfect streak.
I mean, it is the 5th one, so it's got to be the hardest, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what is that?
Gotta be careful not to lip it. Oh, Java, you got us.
Remember, there is a second clue.
I know I need to get this. I need to get within one. This would be big. It'd be big to lose. I can't think of that stupid first thing's name. I feel like I have the third thing's name wrong, so I feel like that's completely throwing me. I think I know his
Wow.
name, but it's probably not right.
I'm gonna give you confidence. I've never seen that guy ever. I've never even seen him, so
I hadn't either.
I,
But he is from a Pokemon game.
I mean I know the first Pokemon's name. The second one, I feel like I know it, but Dan, are you putting something?
I'm
Gonna
trying
need
to
you
have
guys
a breakthrough
to-
here. I don't have anything right now, so I don't
If
even
you
have
need the
a
second clue, we got the second clue.
No, I'm good with giving it a second, but like I said, I don't know timing purposes how long we're gonna give it.
All right, I'm gonna need either an answer or to go to the second clue.
Next clue.
Next clue.
Yeah, I'm good with next clue. I
Okay.
don't got anything. So.
The green shiz's answer is 2 sorted Wiener and Prince collectibles. So the second clue, I'm not sure how much it's actually going to help you guys, but it is total number of subscribers for the prospective channel and total number of views last month.
That's not
So-
gonna help me at all.
The total number of subscribers for this YouTube channel is 136,000 subs
Wow.
Oh, man.
and 277,000 views last month.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized channel.
$136,000 subs.
So it's got to be someone that like opens stuff or something. It's no one that's like,
Wow. That's
I don't feel like the pictures are helping at all.
I don't know if I watch anyone.
I feel like you guys are gonna kick yourselves once I tell you who the answer is.
Maybe.
oh, I mean, the problem is going to be is I've probably heard of them, but if I don't watch them, then I'm not like, you know what I mean? It's not coming to me.
Let me just say, it's less associated with the names of the Pokemon and more what the Pokemon represent in their, like, how they look.
Okay. Just gonna put an answer down.
I'm gonna need an answer.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm writing something.
I think I got it.
I don't.
I got it. I
guys have
had a
answers?
breakthrough. 5 for 5, baby. Let's go.
I don't.
No answer?
I have an answer. I wrote down someone
Okay.
that's close to that sub count probably, but
All right.
I don't know how you'd get there.
Show us what you got. The hardest question so far. Cool Trainer Ryan, Twice Baked Jake.
Oh.
True. PoNGa got it. It is Twice Baked Jake. You got Doubleade, which is 2 swords, twice.
Oh,
You have
Doubleade. I couldn't think of his name, but I knew Doubleade.
the bun
I guess that wouldn't
Pokemon.
help.
Oh man. Okay.
Is that Dash Bun? Dash Bun that evolves from Fido,
Dash,
right?
does Fido evolve into Dash Bun?
I
It's
think
one of the
yeah,
two.
What generation is that Pokemon?
This gen, I think.
The newest
that's
one, I
probably
think,
about-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that Pokemon before. So
See, I knew Dash Bun, who evolves from Fido, but I could not think of Doubleade.
And the last guy, I believe, is from the fighting game, the Pokemon fighting game that they put out on the Wii U or the Switch, Pokken or whatever. And his name is
I
Jake.
thought that guy's
So-
name was Rose, which didn't help anything.
it looks like you know who it reminds me of is like Marth.
Oh yeah, like a Fire Emblem
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't even know what Marth was from. He was just that guy in Smash that I had no idea what he was from.
Oh, okay. Correction. He's from a DS game called Pokemon Conquest, and his name is Jake.
Oh, I've heard of that game. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was not doing good there, thinking he was Rose, but I was.
That was a
long
good
ways off
one.
anyways.
That was a good one in like that's a pretty well-known YouTuber, and it was still that difficult to get. That was impressive.
It's a little bit more tough.
Yeah, that was.
All right.
So wait, can we recap what the score is right now, just so everyone knows?
Well,
I
the,
gotta
score,
keep PoNGa from running away. This is getting ugly.
the score is on the screen, but PoNGa has 5 right now. He's gotten all of them right so far. And then Dan is currently sitting at 2. So a little far behind, but there's opportunity here to come back. There's a lot of questions left. We'll see how it goes.
I gotta hope I hit the daily double. Catch up.
Yeah, as the Green Shiz was saying, he was down 7-4 and came back and won it at the end. So
There we go.
you never
Are
know.
a lot of people getting them in chat, or
The last one, only one person got. But then I would say, one person, and then quite a few people have gotten them, like the first 4.
nice?
All right. The next one. So last episode, we had ChatGPT came by, helped me out, and it was hard. Last time, basically, I asked ChatGPT to represent celebrities as Pokemon, and I don't think either contestant got one of them right without the additional hint. So this time is a little bit different. I asked ChatGPT to write me a short poem about a Pokemon.
Man.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to read each of these poems to you guys, and you have to tell me which Pokemon the poem that ChatGPT wrote corresponds to. Obviously, we have a second clue as well. This clue I feel like might be a little bit more helpful than the last clue.
Before we get to the first clue, is it gen specific or is it like any of the 1,000 Pokemon it could be?
Well, at first, it's going to be any of the 1,000 Pokemon.
Well, that's the
Okay.
second clue.
The second clue will narrow it down to gen.
I figured that might be the case, but I just wanted to know up front in case. Okay.
And
Yep.
I do have one last question. How many sections are there?
There are
Question?
5 sections.
Okay.
The
Lot of-
5th section will go a little bit faster.
Yeah, I just
Is
want to
there
make sure I plan
With 5
accordingly.
questions each or varying questions?
4 with 5, and the last one has 11 or 12.
Oh, I got
awesome.
I got a lot of time. Here we go.
I just needed to figure out my strategy, right? How
Yeah.
risky I want to be. Yeah.
All right, let's hop in to the first clue, and I will read these out for you guys while you guys figure out the answers. The first poem. In twilight's cloak, a gleaming sight, with starlight eyes it guards the night, a shadowed friend loyal and serene, in darkness a protector unseen.
Oh man.
I got an answer.
PoNGa's locked in.
No, I don't know if I'm locked in, but
Well, he has a tentative answer. Which Pokemon do we think that this is?
dude, this is tough. It could be a number of things.
I know. I almost feel like I have a decent guess, I think, but I almost feel like I want to try to risk it and see if you miss it, and then I just get like a layup after knowing the specifics.
So, if this is the Pokemon I think it is, I don't know that the generation is going to help much, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Java, can you read it again in your sweet voice?
In Twilight's
help.
cloak, a gleaming sight, with starlight eyes, it guards the night. A shadowed friend, loyal and serene. In darkness, a protector unseen.
So I have two answers, and it's going to really kill me if I answer it one way and it's the other one.
I think I'm gonna. You have it written down, locked in, good to go?
So I have three answers, but I wrote down one. Now I just thought of a third one.
I feel like I have a couple ideas that I'm not like in love
I'm
with.
going to write
but
down my
I'm-
backup answers just to see if they're going to be right. I'm not going to answer with those, obviously, but just
Oh,
you guys
I'm
answering
gonna
on
be
the
in trouble.
Are
I
you guys
think I
answering
might
on the
let him
poem or
go.
the clue?
I might let him go, and I might see if I can get it if he misses with a.
So
with the
I'm not.
second-
Yeah, I'm not going to lock it in if he's not. So
Oh, you're not.
I'm up by 3, right? So like, if I just maintain the lead, I'm good.
Already playing with the lead with 20 plus questions to go.
True. But that assumes that the clue is going to be helpful.
Yeah, I don't think the gen's going to help much, but it might eliminate one of my answers. So that's why I want to know.
So are you guys both taking the clue?
I'm gonna take the clue.
I'll go with the clue as well.
PoNGa's taking the clue? All right. It's Generation 2, Gold and Silver.
Jesus, yeah, I was not right. All right.
I would not have been right if I put down my first guess. Generation 2. I'm looking at my ceiling. I'm not looking at. I promise I don't have like a Gen 2 poster up there.
The Gen 2
thought.
Pokédex.
I've got my Gen 2 Pokédex right on the ceiling above my monitors.
Well, you have a 1% chance in guessing one right.
Yep, that
Oh.
is true. That is true.
Because there's what, 100 new Pokemon? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel.
In Twilight's cloak, a gleaming sight with starlit
So-
eyes and guards.
So PoNGa, any of your three guesses Gen 2?
They were all 3 wrong, and I'll say the guesses after and why they make sense.
Well, this
you
could
could
fit
say
for a
now
lot
it's
of
not gonna hurt
Pokemon.
anything, right?
Yeah,
I don't know
mean,
why. I was feeling it probably doesn't make much sense, but I was thinking Dragonite, that one
Oh no.
episode where he was like way off the lighthouse. I don't know. It didn't make that much sense, but for some reason I thought of that episode and I couldn't get it out of my mind.
I don't even have a good Gen 2 guess.
No, me
You guys
neither.
locked in?
No.
No.
Well, I wrote something down, but I'm not in love with it.
PoNGa, are you locked in?
No, I don't even have a guess.
Really?
Well, you have a 1% chance.
I know. Well, I
I'm-
will guess, but
Crystal was my favorite too. Like
yeah, Crystal's my favorite game.
Yellow was where I started. In Twilight's cloak, a gleaming sight with starlit eyes that guards the night. Crystal. With starlit eyes guards the night. Friend.
I got it locked in.
I have a
Okay.
guess and I have like reasons why, but I don't feel that confident with it.
I think my reasoning for my other guesses are more sound than my current guess.
All right. Well, let's lock it in so we can...
I'm locked.
Locked?
Wait, This is Gen 2, right? Oh man, if I get that wrong, I'm gonna be real embarrassed. All right, I'm locking in.
The first
right.
thought I had when I wrote down my guess was like, this is actually Gen 2, right?
All right,
same-
show your answers. There's Celebi and Celebi. Wow, you
I
guys
don't like
both
that we
came
have
up
the
with the
same
same
guess.
answer.
Celebi
Unfortunately,
it's wrong?
it's wrong.
Wow.
The answer is Umbreon.
Oh, I hate Umbreon. That's why.
Umbreon. What?
Scarlet Eyes. I get it now.
In the
Okay.
night, protector.
So
I
can I
didn't
tell
even
you
think,
my,
like dark Pokemon.
Yeah. So my other guesses, my first one that came instantly was Cresselia. And then I was thinking Darkrai or Lunala. But
See,
Yeah.
I know Lunala's the legendary from Moon, but I don't know any of the lore because I started the game, I didn't finish it. I played like an hour into it.
did anyone get it right?
Shout out to Retro. He got it right away.
Wow.
That was his first, I believe is his first guess, yeah.
Yeah.
When it said
Retro likes
Unseen,
making money.
well, I'm like Celebi had an EX in Unseen Forces, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm like ChatGPT is going to Bulbapedia. It's pulling in that. It's gonna be Celebi.
Oh yeah, Greeny got it as well.
Wow.
But
Yeah, half these people are probably looking up lists.
the comment
might
K
get-
says Darkrai ain't protecting your ass.
Yeah, it's super easy when you're in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. I went 5 for 5. I'm good.
I was gonna say I might get wrecked tonight, but at least PoNGa didn't like completely get everything right. At least he won't have that.
All right. Next one.
I'm a certified Umbreon hater now because of Moonbreon. So
Now you hate him even more, right?
yeah.
Next one. Let's go. In the vast expanse where the sky meets earth, a serpent soars of immeasurable girth. Emerald scales gleam in the heavens supreme, a celestial guardian, a serpent's dream.
Locked in.
Okay, if I get this one wrong, we might have to call it.
This one's definitely a bit easier. All
All
right, you guys both locked?
Immeasurable girth is kind of sus, to be honest.
Yeah, it is a little sus.
You do be girthy though.
All right, if you guys are both locked in, show me what you got. You got Rayquaza. Yes, you're both correct.
Yes, I got one. It's been a while. I needed one.
God, it's hindsight. The Umbreon one was so easy.
He was
man.
in Emerald, Serpent. He was in Celestial Storm. Like I feel like I'm linking in where ChatGPT is coming from.
Oh, you know what I just thought about? It said Unseen. Isn't Umbreon on the Unseen Forces pack?
That's what I said. I think
Yeah,
he was
Oh,
in
you did?
actually.
Unseen
Okay.
Forces. Yeah,
That's
like,
right. That's right. You did say that. Yeah.
Damn
that
it.
was the one. I wasn't like a strong connection, but I figured that like maybe it's going to Bulbapedia, checking the set list, tying
Yeah.
that in.
I gotta
That'd be
remember
crazy.
it's ChatGPT. It's
Yeah, that'd be
ChatGPT.
crazy if that was a reference to Unseen Forces. Man, that'd be wild.
It's funny we guessed the same thing though.
Yeah, you both landed on Celebi. All right.
That was the only kind of mystical Pokemon I could think of for Gen 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Beneath the sun, a fiery mane, noble and fierce, it commands the plain. With a heart of courage, it stands supreme, a majestic beast in a fiery dream.
I think we're already both locked.
So there's 2 that fit this description.
Uh-oh.
And I think the answer is going to be 1, and I think Dan's going to guess this one, and I will make the argument that the other one makes more sense.
I think I'm on the same page with you. Like I went for one, but I also could see another. I guess we can name that one afterwards. Well, write down your answer on top, and then below it write what it also could be. We'll only count the top one, but
All
just
right.
to see how on the same
So
page.
you're
PoNGa
locking
and I
in
are.
because you're
The
locking
top
in.
one's
because-
locked. Yes.
Ooh, I gotta be careful with what I lock now. Hold on, let me think.
Do you wanna give a coin flip that I?
So I think I know what you're guessing, and I think it's wrong.
Chat has gotten it. A couple of people in chat have gotten it.
Now you're making me question it.
If you're,
I wrote it down.
I mean,
All right, I'm gonna go with the other one because I think that's what Dan guessed.
It's got to be Mufasa. I mean, come on.
Mufasa.
All right, I wrote them right on top of each other, but I'm circling the one that I'm
Yeah,
gonna guess.
I'll circle my answer too.
All right,
I will.
so you're
I will
guessing-
say that chat is all over the place. Like there are like 4 or 5 different answers in here from different people. So, but there are some people who've gotten it right.
I felt extremely confident right when you started, and then it's like I did think of the second one PoNGa was thinking of, and now you're saying there's like 5 different
All
ones in
right,
chat. Now I'm like,
let's go.
All right,
I'm
you
ready to
guys
lock go.
locked?
I'm ready to run it.
All right.
So just a reminder, I circled the one that's my guess. So you're
Okay,
I circled
so-
my guess too.
Okay,
You're
okay.
gonna see both. I circled mine.
All right, let's see it.
And just for the record, I think the other
Oh.
one's right.
Oh.
It is Arcanine.
Oh no.
Oh, can I just say? Can I say?
Solgaleo is solid.
So, but it says Sun, right? And he's literally the Pokemon that's on Sun.
Sun
So,
and Moon. Yeah. Like.
yeah.
Oh man, that's.
They're trying to
you thought I was
metagame
gonna say
ChatGPT.
You thought I was gonna say Arcanine.
Yeah.
I put Pyroar as my secondary because like I thought.
Yeah.
Pyroar
Oh yeah,
fit it more
that
than
would have been
Arcanine.
because it does say main as well, which seems
Yeah, like,
lion. So it's
Arcanine
like they're
doesn't- Arcanine barely has a main. What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
Dude, what are you
Pyroar has a
talking
fire
about?
main. Pyroar has a fire main.
he's also apparently I think in the Pokédex it says that he runs he's like super fast and runs across plains, and so like it does pull things from the Pokédex entries.
I wasn't salty about PokéTreasure. I'm a little salty on this one. I feel like Solgaleo fit it better.
So I agree with you, Dan. I think that should be the answer, but I want.
Can you scroll back one? I just want to read the thing again. I feel like Solgaleo was the better fit. Beneath
It
the Sun.
is.
I mean, Pokemon Sun. He's on the cover. A fiery mane. You probably don't have a picture of Solgaleo ready. There's no question being asked. So I'm gonna go over on my other screen and just pull up Solgaleo to look at them again.
So
Trying to remind myself.
You know what kind of plays towards Arcanine? I feel like somewhere with Arcanine it like mentions a plane or something, and I can't remember.
I think it's a Pokédex entry.
Okay. And then the Heart of Courage seems like an Arcanine thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a? I think he has a Pokédex entry or some kind of a descriptor somewhere of him being like. He's not a legendary, obviously, but I almost think he has an entry somewhere that like talks about him being.
He is like
legendary
a
status.
Chinese legendary, like legendary from the east or something like that. I think is what they say. So Majestic Beast, I think fits with that as well. But
Arcanine did not even come to my mind. Like for me, because I think Pyroar. Let me pull up Pyroar too before we see the next question.
Pyroar definitely fits this as well.
I'm
Pyroar
so
literally has
glad.
a
I'm so
fire
glad
main.
we didn't get the generation because the generation would have gave it away.
Pyroar's whole main is like a lot more fire looking.
I was picturing
Man.
the Pyroar's on Flashfire pack, right?
He's in Flashfire and I think he's in Venom Forces too.
Yeah, but he's
Is
actually
that
a
the
pack art though, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
All right, number four, right? Yeah, number 4.
No, this is number 3, right? Or is it
Number
4? No, it is
4.
Yeah, right. 4.
Yeah, we had
All right.
Umbreon.
Yeah, Rayquaza. Yeah. So what is it? 6-2?
7-3.
Oh, 7-3.
Oof.
That's right. We both got Rayquaza. Yeah.
In shadows swift, a ninja's art. Sleek and silent, it plays its part. With water's grace, it moves unseen. A warrior born, a stealthy marine.
He's already writing it. Uh-oh. In shadows. This is gonna get ugly, I think.
All right. Can we start the timer? Mine's locked in. Dan was talking all this smack, man, and BS.
I see Unseen, so I'm like, I'm going right back to Unseen Forces. Which might be not a good. Maybe it is good, but maybe it's not. In shadows. Thinking of the Pokemon move, Swift. Sleek and silent, plays his part with water's great.
Greeny says, Java, what's the mercy rule?
No, I'm not going to get ahead of myself because one of these sections, Dan, I mean, some of these just click better, right, with how your brain works.
The last section,
The scientist in me that's speaking, but
the last section, because there's like 11 or 12 different points that can be scored in quick succession, it's almost could be the could even people out.
see,
So,
this is
depends.
when Dan's fake chemical engineer brain's working against him because by nature he's trying to be too analytical.
He's trying to deduce ChatGPT instead of.
All
I'm
right, we're
still
locking
thrown.
in.
I felt so good about Solgaleo.
But you could always go for the next thing, but
I don't think I have a confident enough guess to even throw up there. I'm gonna hope he just whiffs on something bad.
You're not even gonna
Alright.
take a guess?
But no, I'm gonna hope you whiff so I can catch up one, or I'm gonna lose one.
I even
PoNGa.
wrote next to it easy with exclamation points. So I crossed it out though.
it
Can I
is a
go?
little sure.
Can I go?
Yep.
Oh.
Greninja.
Oh God.
Ninja, Water's Grace.
Yeah, that's real bad. I can't believe I didn't get that. I love
Stealthy
Greninja
Marine.
I'm tanking now. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You know what's funny is we wagered 50% of each of our businesses as
Yeah.
that. So I'm really looking to up my status.
Well, like Vegas adjusts the lines as the game goes on. So I've got to be like plus 500 by now. So place your bets. Place your bets for the comeback.
All right, we got one left in this section.
Oh,
This is a really good section, Java. I like this one. It's real clever.
Let's see ChatGPT's final poem.
Each of
Beneath the
three?
guise
Is it
of
8-3?
beneath the guise of cloth and fear, lonely heart shed many a tear. Yearning for love it hides unseen, in guise a spirit and a dream.
Why is unseen in every single one?
Yes. Why?
Dream is in a bunch, in like 3 or 4 of them too. I noticed that when I was reading them today.
Oh man.
I think I have like a decent guess, but some of that just throws me.
I could go like 10 different directions with this one.
Remember, that extra clue is the generation.
I think I have an answer.
See, I think I have an answer that won't be improved by a clue. It's probably wrong, but
I could see it being 3 different things, but I'm pretty sure mine's right. But if he doesn't know, do I want the second clue to lock in a point? 'Cause if I hear this generation, I know for sure which one it is.
So you have multiple ideas that are from different generations?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I should say my final guess, I think, is probably my only guess. Never mind. I'm not going to complete that sentence. Go ahead.
complete the sentence.
No.
Dan?
I've got one in.
You want to go?
in?
You want to shoot?
Are you shooting or no?
I'm only shooting if you're shooting.
I'm shooting.
All right.
All right.
You don't want to go on the chance?
Oh,
okay.
wait. You said
Oh,
you
I'm
wanted to
probably
go.
wrong. I just saw
Okay,
yours.
we got Mimikyu and Marowak. It is Mimikyu.
What were your other guesses?
So, I only guessed Mimikyu because of the cloth. Because when you
cloth
in the
threw
game,
me.
when you hit it, it's like it falls off, right? Because you can't one shot a Mimikyu. So, I remember playing Pokemon Moon, and well, they didn't have gym trainers in that game, or they didn't have badges,
kahunas.
right? Yeah, you face Mimikyu, and for whatever reason, I could never kill it because of how my Pokemon were constructed. But my other guess was like the fear thing. Like I was like, oh, like Dark Cry because it said tear. Like I know it's not cry, but it's like rye, so it sounds like cry. I don't know.
Literally, I've played Yellow and Crystal to completion. I played the majority of Sapphire. I never beat it. I played an hour of Moon, and that's it. I was thinking of Silph Co. I was thinking of when you're going through Silph Co, you gotta get the Silph Scope. up at the top of the tower, like Cubone's mother, Marowak. What I don't.
I kind of feel
that was
like
Marowak up there, I think, right?
I feel like
The cloth
Shuppet.
grooming.
I would have
Shuppet?
thought maybe Shuppet, because I feel like Shuppet is a ghost with cloth over him, isn't he?
Now that
No, I
I
don't
see
think it's
Mimikyu,
cloth,
it
though.
Is it not
feels
cloth?
like obvious, but
But yeah,
Maybe
it's
it
definitely
is. Oh, it's a
Mimikyu.
ghost, right? I was thinking, why would you guess Marowak? Because like, I thought your angle when I saw Marowak, I was like, oh, he wears the skull, but that's Cubone.
that's the thing. I was torn between writing Cubone and Marowak, but I think Marowak is the one that you encounter at the top of the Sylph.
Yeah, that's cloaked.
Yeah.
In the that you can't
Because it
see.
starts out, if you try to encounter it first, it's a ghost, and then
Yeah.
you need the
That's right.
Sylph scope. I was
That's
thinking
actually
the
a pretty
whole
good
angle
guess.
of like it was a ghost. It was sad. Cubone was sad wearing its skull. Like I feel like something
Yeah.
was there.
That's
Doesn't score me anything, but
That's a really good guess.
that's
Alright.
a Gen 1er guess, really trying to stretch. But the first line just made no sense, so I'm like, this is probably not it. But
Well,
I don't think the Gen would have helped. I
It's
don't think I would have gotten
looking-
it.
a little
The
rough
Gen
for
would've
Dan
helped
right
me
now.
For sure.
We got
What's the score?
PoNGa has
What's
9.
9 to
He's only
3.
missed 1. Dan has 3.
You know what's funny
Out
is
of
I
10.
probably missed like the second easiest one behind Rayquaza.
Oh, wait, which one was it? Oh, the Umbreon.
Umbreon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, the next one. The next one's a little bit of a fun one. We're moving into the PokéTuber section. It's not about
no.
Pokemon anymore. It's about PokéTubers.
Oh, this is where I'm.
I listen to everything on 2X, but I don't watch.
Well, this one is kind of a fun one because there's a lot of PokéTubers in this hobby that sport beards.
Oh,
And so I
let's go.
decided that I would basically remove the beard from the PokéTuber. So what you're
Oh,
going to
God.
see is a beard. And you have to tell me which PokéTuber this beard lives on. Are you ready?
I have my YouTube constantly minimized on 2X. So hold on, one, and I'm trying to think what the secondary clue would be. Is the secondary clue going to be subscribers and view count or something?
What
Are we
is
allowed
the-
to ask that question?
Or yeah, if that's too much,
Wait,
like
don't
feel free
pull
to
that
not
up.
answer it.
It's
Be careful showing that.
it is in reference to their YouTube
Well,
channel.
maybe don't answer that. The
Yeah,
question I was going to ask, which you can say that's asking too much. Were these clips pulled within the past, like all of these pulled in the past month or something? Are these
Yeah,
like,
they're
they're all
recent.
fresh beards?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good one because like Dan has had a very short beard. He has his beard now, and then he had like caveman beard.
Yeah, if you went to me like a year and a half ago, it would have been so.
Yeah,
all
they're
these-
they're recent enough. They're
Okay,
recent
these are
enough.
all like ultra modern.
Yeah,
what they're
dude.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
currently. Okay.
Dude,
okay.
All right.
I've been watching all video game content. I am gonna be dusted for this.
All my YouTube is minimized on my right screen. I'm shipping. I'm listing over here.
Yeah,
and it's
but
all
you at least click the video, right? So you at least probably glance at it.
I go to
Okay.
recommend it.
We
and
got
I
the
just let
first
it go.
beard. Beard number
Usually.
1.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
This is such a bogus one.
Show the answer.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not being stupid. Yeah, I have it.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, it's Dan. Okay.
Which means I have to be an answer for one of these questions at some point, because that's a gimme for him.
Maybe.
Oh, if Java wants Dan to win, I got you.
See, I tried to trip people up last time because I think
I mean, come
I think
on.
I used Greenie for one and Mason for
Wait.
one.
You used your background for one, and I feel
Yeah.
like that's one that I didn't immediately get.
Yeah,
Because I
used
was
my-
like I normally do, I was not completely watching it. I was more listening, and I looked over, and it's like I have no idea whose that is. I think it's this, and then I
Dan's
realized
lips
it was
cut
in
out.
your background.
Dan's lips cut out of his mouth look really sus.
the green shiz says Yukon Cornelius.
I mean, that one's easy. I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
you
the
just
ginger
had-
guy from Rudolph. That's
Wait, no, he didn't write it. He didn't write it down. That's a minus 1 point.
I wrote me.
Yeah, but you
That-
didn't
that-
show it. You only said
Yeah, I
me
did.
after I showed mine.
All right, let's go to the next one.
It's crumpled up behind me.
It was Dan.
Wait,
All right.
that looks like your old beard almost. How long ago is that from?
I think that's from 10 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe.
If it wasn't for the shirt.
All right, next beard.
Got it.
Got it. I think. Let me. Yeah, I think I got it.
So
I feel less confident as I think.
I'll say after this then. After the answer, I found this extremely interesting when I was looking for
Oh, wait.
a picture.
That makes me confused then. Why would it be interesting?
Oh, that's not meant to trip you up or anything. It just
Well, let's just show, because I
it's
feel like
just
I'm
a funny
getting less
thumbnail
confident.
thing. Yeah.
Ready?
PokeRev.
Oh, no.
Greenie. It is PokeRev.
Why did I think that was green?
So you know why it's Rev? His mouth's open in the thumbnail.
Oh God.
So one thing that's interesting is I had to look through a bunch of different thumbnails to find his legit beard because they literally create his beard on his thumbnails. Like
Photoshop his
if
beard.
you get close enough, like the hairs are so unnaturally created on his newest thumbnails that there's no way it can be real. Like they literally create his beard.
Well, I'm sorry, Greenie. Somehow I thought your beard had 1 million more subscribers than it did.
So
Or vice versa. I don't know.
Being completely honest, you said I saw Greenie and I was like, oh my god, I got it wrong. So it's pretty close.
In an instant, I thought that, and then I immediately started like coming back from that, but nothing else jumped out at me, so I was just sticking with it.
Yeah, Greenie's a good guess though. I could see that for sure.
All right.
Someone in the chat, tag us all in Discord. Someone Photoshop that onto Greenie. I feel like it fits.
Did everyone in chat get it? Did anyone guess Greenie?
The chef got it. Greenie got it. Yeah, people got it.
I hope Greenie knows it's not his face.
Cheval said Pokey Chloe, which okay.
That's just rude. Come on.
All right, next up. Oh yeah, it was Rev.
I knew it. The thumbnails, man. I knew it.
Next, beard. God, PoNGa's written in already.
Chewbacca. Now I'm overthinking. Now I'm just like I just went with my immediate thing. Okay.
If you want to go to second clue, I'm all good for it.
No.
Let me think. I'm giving this one some time. This is an important one.
Well, they have a frown. If we went open mouth off the last one, their mouth is frowning this time.
No, I think that's just the cut of their beard. They have no hair right here.
I know.
Like that's kind of how mine is. I don't have a lot of hair right there.
I feel like I'm just tanking.
I got it.
I have something and I feel continually less confident about it as I go.
So you just gotta shoot it, Dan. Or maybe.
Last time it didn't work.
Wait a second. You've been shooting a lot, and you haven't been.
We haven't been doing any of the second clues at all.
Well,
We've only done one, I think, or two.
Yeah.
PoNGa's been too confident in all of them.
Yeah.
I've played for him to miss, and he just doesn't miss. That doesn't work, so I'm gonna shoot.
Shoot or shoot, baby.
All right, locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in. Show. Let's see. Greenie and Greenie, both correct.
I was gonna say there's no way. I'm gonna guess Greenie till I'm right.
Dude, I saw that and I was
green
like, oh my,
shiz.
that was 100% Greenie as soon as I saw it. And it's funny.
Greenie said in chat, which made me laugh. It looks like horsehair. If that's me, I'm shaving.
quicker than I went to Greenie on the last one. I'm like, that is Greenie.
Oh, you played it off like you didn't know.
Well, I felt confident that it was Greenie, but I felt confident the last one was too. And then as time went on, it was just like, I'm feeling worse and worse. Who could this be?
All right, what's the tally now?
All right, it's 12-5. PoNGa's still up by 7.
This is bad.
Next, beard.
Wait. Can I ask? Oh, never mind. If you're already
Next
going.
beard is a daily double.
Do you know what the score of the last one was?
I think it came down to the the last
but
thing.
I want to go for the record for most right is my point, but it's not important. Go ahead.
No, I'm not sure. I think it was like 20 something to 20 something or something like that.
Oh man, okay.
I
Cool.
think. I don't remember. But all right, next beard.
Mm.
Ooh. Who's a blondie boy?
I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm ready. You ready?
No. If it's not this person, I don't watch this person.
After this segment, can I have a brief intermission for a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I
he's
need a
gonna go
bathroom break.
research.
I need to go cram. I need to go cram and study so that I can try to have a second half rebound. I gotta talk to my coach, try to get pumped up for the second half comeback.
So I'm just gonna be. I want the second clue.
I don't. I'm gonna run it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take.
Are you
my
gonna let
time
me?
then. No, you gotta pee. I'm gonna take my time.
Do you want me to take my bathroom break now or no?
No, I need you to be here during the question.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm here. I'm ready.
I'm gonna take my time.
My confidence was here and it's waning now, but I'm running it.
So
I think I got it.
there's a reason why I don't think it's this person, but
We're gonna let Dan shoot.
no, I'm
Dan
gonna
shooting
shoot
so
if he
far
shoots.
has not been very.
No, he was sure about this one. I think he's got this
So-
one. I have to shoot.
So I'm at the 3-point line. I'm down 20. I'm starting to get ready to shoot a
Hail
three.
Marys.
PoNGa's getting worried. I'm at half court, and PoNGa's getting worried. He's like, I'm gonna defend him at the half court line because you never know. Like he seems confident he's gonna make this.
Wait, Java, do you watch basketball at all?
I watched the recent Timberwolves
Okay,
thing.
the reason I say is because like I used to watch a lot of the Golden State Warriors games, like when Steph was like himself, and it kind of for Dan right now, it probably feels like when you're in Oracle, like the Golden State Warriors home court, and Steph's just hitting three after three, and he's just like every basket that gets hit, like you're just getting more and more weight on you, and you're getting.
One thing we need to say though about basketball, there is a shot clock in basketball. I did lock my answer about a minute ago.
That's
I do
true.
remember-
We need to
I
get
do
to
remember
the.
round one.
Let's lock.
I remember
lock.
round one.
I'm
All
good.
this conversation.
You're locked,
You
PoNGa?
ready?
I don't. I think I'm wrong, but I'm shooting.
Okay,
Let's
both
shoot.
shooting. Show. Pokemon Wonder. You're both correct.
It is Wonder.
I feel like he has some gray in his beard, and it's harder to tell in that picture because he looks younger in that picture.
He's a bit blonde as well, I feel like. But yeah. All right, Dan, you gotta go to the bathroom.
He's a handsome guy, man.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Go
but,
for
Can
it.
I pull,
Did
can I
you-
pull up chat in the intermission to see what people
Did you
are
write it
saying
down
or no?
immediately?
Yeah, you can pull it up.
Did you write it down immediately and then just like waffle on it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I didn't see you writing at the end. I'll be right back.
Let's see what people are saying. Who do we got here? We got Retro. What's up, Retro? BB, Chevals,
How's it going, guys?
Luke, Chef. Man, we got a good crowd. Landon, Greeny. Man.
PoNGa running away with it. How do you feel so far? We're just over halfway through.
To be honest with you, I'm shocked. I mean, some of these were. The poem one was really clever. That was awesome. The Beards one, I was feeling good for most of them. Well, I think I got them all right.
I think the next beard one might trip you guys up a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But luckily, like most of the PokéTuber ones are people that I watch, so that's always a plus. Love myself some Greeny and Slab podcast. Shout out to Oak and Greeny. Love Pokemon Wonder. Congrats to him. He just had Gary on. I haven't been able to watch that yet. But
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
excited
haven't watched
for
that one yet either.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, at the top of the chat, if you want to subscribe to either of these guys, if you're not already, you definitely should. There should be a pinned message with both of their channels. Definitely check that out. And
Awesome. Appreciate that.
there's some merch you can buy that Dan's currently wearing and modeling for me. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. God, this guy's such an amateur, just like his podcast. Oh, he doesn't know he's muted. He
Doesn't know why he's muted.
This guy talks so much smack about my internet, and he can't even get his mic to work.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
So what happened was I wore my earbud to the bathroom, which is too far away from me.
Yeah.
So Discord got scared and it swapped what my default input was.
Well, it's a good thing it swapped and we didn't hear you go to the bathroom. That would have been embarrassing.
I don't, this has a microphone. Maybe it does.
Wait,
your microphone's not coming through your.
I think your voice is different. Do you have your mic like your?
I just put it on my Yeti.
Okay, it sounds good. Never mind. It's fine. You sound good.
I'll double check.
I think it's good.
Yeah. This guy was He was scrolling through his subscribers or his subscriptions.
Maybe the Voodoo Ranger 9.5% was a bad choice.
I didn't know we were drinking Voodoo Rangers. I would have went and bought some.
Yeah.
Voodoo Rangers really kind of punch you in the mouth when you start drinking them.
We've got
this
one
is
beer.
one I never had. A Juice Force IPA.
So you see what he's doing here? He's like, oh, look, guys, I'm drinking. No wonder why I'm not getting them right.
All right, chat's closed. Back to it. We got one more.
Can everyone in chat just talk about how Dan's getting absolutely smoked, just like how he smokes?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, I mean, Greeny's been going off on him the whole time, basically.
Dude, I'm just gonna say if I somehow lose this, I'm gonna be someone's gonna make a clip of like me talking like this and
a montage.
Yeah.
All right.
While you're here though, make sure you like the stream, sub to Java. He plugged us, so you got to make sure you're doing the stuff while you're here too. Buy some of the Java merch.
His content's amazing. His PSA returns, all that stuff. He's got some really good lives that he does.
Appreciate it.
It's definitely good stuff.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Last beard. Might be a tougher one.
I'm waiting for a clean-shaven face.
Got it.
That would have been funny. A clean-shaven face.
Oh, man, he's got it quick.
This is a tough one. Is this a recent picture?
I think so. I don't know. I made this like a month ago because we had to.
That was my fault. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Here we are.
Right. Yeah, we were gonna do this before Orlando.
We did have to reschedule this one time, so some of the stuff might be a little old. I tried to make sure that it was all, especially later on with some of stuff. I tried to make sure that it was all recent.
Man,
so
this one's.
I think I have a good guess. But I also...
Even when I was wrong, I was wrong on PokéRef, but I was confident that it was Greeny somehow. Nothing's jumping at me here. I knew Wonder in an instant. I knew me in an instant. He's not balancing me by putting PoNGa also, I don't think. That doesn't look like PoNGa.
I don't know. I sometimes have a really fat beard.
This one's throwing me bad.
People in chat getting it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, Retro got it immediately.
So I'm trying to use like.
I think if you watch his stuff, it's pretty prominent.
Yeah, I could see why you'd say that if it's who I think it is.
But
I'm gonna be so mad if it's someone that I watch all my watching. I go to my home and I add everything to my watch later. I go to my sub list and I add everything to my watch later. I minimize and I listen for 8 hours straight on 2x.
You know what? I'm not confident anymore. Ooh.
That's what happened to me every one of these. Like I started up here, but I'm nowhere right now. I don't even have a good guess.
So nobody's locked in right now?
I mean, I'm gonna shoot if he puts I mean,
I don't
if
think
he's not gonna shoot. Yeah, if he's not gonna shoot, I'm not gonna shoot.
Man, you're really protecting that lead.
No, I
just no comeback this way.
I think I got it, but
you just gotta rely on PoNGa getting it wrong. But he hasn't gotten many wrong yet.
See, Dan's thing is like if we're gonna shoot, you at least have to gas. I mean,
I mean, you could be wrong though. That's my thing. Like, you could be wrong, and then I could get one back with an easier. If I feel like my guess is less than 50% chance of being right, it's better to let you guess, and then
There's just
I mean, I'm
so
trying-
many there's so many channels that are in like the 1,000 to 5,000 sub range that, like, unless it's someone you watch all the time, I feel like the sub count or something's not going to be that helpful.
that is true. Is it sub count you give us here? Or is it like a last video title? If it was last video title, I feel like that would be easier, but maybe harder.
Dan, let's shoot something.
I genuinely don't have a good shot here. I don't think I'm gonna shoot because it feels like I'm way
So
less
Dan
than
needs-
50%.
Dan, you want the second clue?
And I mean, if PoNGa's shooting, he's shooting without the second clue.
I mean, I'm not going to shoot, so I'm
I'll
only
take the
shooting if
second
you have an
clue,
answer.
and I'll no.
You want the second clue?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
The second clue
Whoever it is, I don't think I watched them.
is
Don't show that. Be careful. I could see the list when you do
Yeah,
that.
we can see your.
It's really
desktop. You
small
gotta be
though, right?
careful. It is
Yeah, but
tiny.
it's small. But Dan,
But you
Dan
can't
has
read
like
it.
Dan has like a 50-inch monitor because of his age. You know, he's got everything blown up.
I have 224s. Come on.
Okay, so it is the most recent YouTube video title.
Oh, I'm
Ooh, this might
So-
help. Maybe if I watch them, it helps. If I don't, it doesn't help.
I think we're on number 5. The number 5 one is what Pokemon investment I am buying right now.
so it can't be the person I guessed.
What Pokemon investment am I buying right now? Yikes!
That's like 90% of channels.
Yeah.
They put investing in the title.
You got to do PokéTuber hats on one of these future ones too.
I thought about hats. I actually did think about that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even have a
hats or
guess.
hairlines. Hats or hairlines.
Airlines.
I don't
There-
even have a
there-
guess.
There's your snip. No, I that throws me even further.
Yeah.
Uh,
Say it again.
What Pokemon investment am I buying right now? Exclamation point.
So who was your guess before that, or do you not want to say till after we show?
I think it's wrong, but I don't want to like give you the idea in case it's right.
What
Because like
Pokemon
if I
investments?
can't think of anything else, I'm gonna shoot that person. But I know it's wrong.
I almost feel like I feel like I've seen the title because
Yeah, because
that-
half the
title-
channels make that their title.
that title was posted 25 times this week probably.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm subbed to this person and I didn't watch the video. I guess we'll find out when we hear the answer, but I do not have a good guess here. I do not have a good guess. That beard is throwing me.
Are you gonna guess
Nothing's
anybody?
jumping.
You gotta guess
I think
somebody.
it's I think it's Java.
I wish I,
I
could
definitely
grow a
have
beard
to
like
guess,
that.
but I had a partial guess that no longer applies whatsoever.
All right, I'm gonna need a
What Pokemon
guess.
investments? I'm just blanking. I'm
Gotta
blanking
move on
so
to the
hard.
next one.
Relax, Java. We're trying to make the stream longer.
I can't even guess.
I put a secondary answer that puts my reasoning in there. Dan, just write something, man. I'm tired
Guy
of
with
looking
a
at this dude's
guy with a
beard.
beard. Pokemon investments. Guy with a beard.
All I realize is these people look so sus with their mouth cut out.
I know
I
I'm
thought
wrong,
including
but
the mouth would make it easier.
It
So I got
does.
rid of it.
It 100% does. Like,
I'm ready, but I'm wrong.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Answers:
I know it's wrong.
Mason, Old Beard Mason, and Poke Collect. No,
I thought
neither
I
of you
thought
guys
of
are
Mason,
correct.
Like, I was like 20% thinking
Well,
it was
so
Mason,
you remember
but
when Mason had like the big beard? It
I
kinda
had
looks
a
like
Mason. I had a Mason.
the lighting
Yeah,
didn't seem
the-
right.
His
yeah.
camera wasn't good enough, like quality wise. I wasn't able to get a good
that.
cutout of it.
Sheet of paper.
But the answer is Northwoods TCG.
Oh man.
Oh,
Pokemon investing, beard.
I wouldn't have got that.
All right.
I've watched him several times. I've never so I'm a weird person, right? Like I watch the videos when I'm listening to something a lot of times. Like I'll have it on my phone or something as I'm doing something. But every time I watch him, for some reason, I never watch. I always listen to his stuff because I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
So
I never watch anybody. I watch Pokemon Classics.
Anyone.
And I listen to everyone else.
Okay. All right.
did
Nobody
anyone
got that one
get it
right.
wrong in chat?
Well, the thing is, once
Retro
someone
basically
says
got it
in
right
chat-
immediately, and then everyone else was like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely right."
That's the
So-
thing. Once someone says it, it's like, oh yeah, that's easy, that's obvious. It's just like Pokemon. Once it happens, Monday morning quarterback, everything's obvious in hindsight.
All right,
Yep.
Dan, we get it.
All right. Next.
Uh,
Okay, so beards are
new
over.
section.
New section, new game. Game
That one
number
took a
4.
while.
This guy's
That one
cheating,
took-
not putting my beard.
That one took over half a beer.
Well, because you didn't know any of them, so
I know, that was bad.
All right, so this one is a little bit different. I've done things with PokéTuber thumbnails in the past, but this one's a little bit different. I have a thumbnail, and I've cut the PokéTuber out of it.
oof.
So you're going to see the rest of the thumbnail minus the PokéTuber.
Oh,
And you're
God.
going to have to tell me which PokéTuber that thumbnail's channel is on. That doesn't make any sense. What channel that thumbnail's on. That makes more sense.
One thing, just to preface, I mean, I've done poorly on every segment before. One thing I've done more recently is like I've picked a video to start my day, and then I've let YouTube recommend my whole night. Like I've just let it run. I never used to do that. I've heard so many people, they never use their sub feed. I've never looked at that in
I've never
years.
looked at my sub feed ever
neither.
once.
See, I used to always look at it, but then people talking about how they bow down to the almighty algorithm and they just like let it feed it. I've been trying that. So for a while, like I've been doing more of that. Just to preface how poorly
Yeah.
I'll do on this one.
See,
Well,
my
this
my
is-
mistake is I've been watching so much video game content that's all I get recommended besides like the podcasts. So it's like I haven't watched short form Pokemon content in probably like a year. So this is gonna be brutal.
Well,
My
this
whole
is
short
apparently-
feed is meat, and I love it. My whole
This-
short feed is like how to cook a steak, how to smoke
Yeah,
a
I'm
brisket.
I'm sure you like meat. It's cool. Let's
I
go.
love-
This is apparently the most important part of YouTube is a good thumbnail and a good title.
I
So
can tell you it's not for me.
Yeah, which is weird because like everyone I hear, they just like let it autoplay. I trust the algorithm. Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Number 1. Remember, I removed the PokéTuber from the thumbnail. You have to tell me which PokéTuber it is. The first thumbnail.
Oh, I got it.
I tried to pick videos that were fairly successful on their channel too, so that it was probably recommended at some point.
Actually. So we have to say the person, right?
Yep.
Man,
I
this
almost
is
feel like I saw that thumbnail, but I feel
He's holding a
it feels
participation
like-
trophy, Dan.
It feels like I'm subscribed. Well, that's a black label. I never
It is a black
labeled
label.
that
That's
card.
true.
I never black labeled that card.
I think the clue on this one is, or the second clue on this one, I like him. I don't know how helpful they'll be, but I thought it was kind of cool.
I might want to hear it because I don't think I have a good guess. Do you have one, PoNGa? I feel
have
like I
a
saw
guess.
this thumbnail.
I have a guess, and my guess isn't because I've seen this thumbnail. It's because he's made similar type of videos to this recently.
You said
Like-
the title or no? You didn't say the title. That's right. Just the
No.
thumbnail.
Just the
Yeah.
thumbnail. He uses the hold focus a lot in his thumbnails, like something being out of focus and something being in focus.
I'm locked.
He's an artistic guy.
I'm lying. No, shut. That's a clue.
How is that a clue?
All right, let's lock.
Oh, wait.
We have to go. We have to shoot. We have to shoot because
I'm gonna shoot.
See,
Shit.
if he gets it now, this is trash.
I
He
didn't
know
realize it like that. I totally forgot about that. I was just saying his editing is good.
boycotting.
That's what I meant.
I'm
I didn't mean the other part.
I'm
God damn it.
boycotting.
I'm probably still wrong.
We could
But
throw
I
it
did
out.
not.
We could throw it out if that gave too much.
No, if we both get it right, I'm good.
All right. Both have
Here we go.
guesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got? Legend of Luke, Legend of Luke. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
I
I
will
totally
admittedly
forgot that he
say-
did the art stuff when I said that.
I will admittedly say like that helped me over the hump.
If he
God damn it.
wins by 1, I'm gonna throw a fit.
That's why we should just throw it out.
No.
I'm not gonna win. Well, if we throw it out, it's the same outcome, right?
Yeah,
It's the same lead.
because nobody
He
went
goes, he's artistic.
ahead or
And I go,
anything.
no.
I totally forgot he did the art stuff.
I was trying to think of the background. I've actually watched.
Oh,
I've
okay,
definitely
so-
watched a couple of his videos recently.
So you get to see the thing, but it's an anagram for the PokéTuber name.
That would have helped a ton. I would have
Right.
gotten it off that.
So
had
now you
not
know
done
for next time.
Shout out to Luke though. He's so talented at not just his videos but all of his art. He makes some awesome Star Wars art and
PoNGa,
all that kind of stuff.
it. Be honest here. If I skipped guessing, would you have taken? Seems
Yeah,
like
I knew
you've taken
100%. I know. 100%.
I would. Well, oh, you would have guessed.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have taken the clue.
No, I wrote. I said instantly. I wrote his name, Legend of Luke. Instantly.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, but talking about Luke, he's made some Collecticon videos recently that have been really good. Where
Yeah, he
he
does
like
a really good job.
he does the thing of like interweaving like a story or a goal within the Collecticon experience, where it's not just like here's everything. Talk about the type that I do. He's like we're filling out a binder. We have an actual like mission. We're going to these different places trying to find specific things. Like yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, I think
definitely,
He did that with, what, like the one he did it with like Team Rocket, right? And then
Yeah. Looking for Team Rocket cards. Yeah, it was really good. Next one. This one should be a gimme. I assume you're both locked.
Locked.
Can I put
Come
it? Can I put legal name?
It'd be funny if it was like a response video to him that actually wasn't him.
That would be so bad. Like just off screen, there's a guy doing a reaction face. Oh yeah, it's actually a reaction video. All right,
Ready?
show me. Yep.
Mr. James.
James.
ZNG.
ZNG.
Oh, he puts the whole name. I put ZNG Enterprises because I prefer to refer to him by ZNG.
Well, that's wrong. That's wrong.
I mean, that's his.
Wait, no. That's wrong.
We're gonna give it
We
to
know
him,
who it is. We know who it is.
even though it's Emporium.
It
not
is
Enterprises.
We know it's Emporium, but we don't know why it's ZNG. He refuses to tell us.
No,
Yeah, that is weird.
PoNGa
Just two random
goes-
letters.
Full docs.
Amped Gizmo
Oh, wait
Run.
a second. That's what. First of all, that's not a secret. If
No, I
anyone
know.
that knew, that used to be his email.
Him and his wife both are like fully in their chat
Yeah,
with the full
yeah.
name. Yeah.
I would not have put last name if I knew it wasn't out there.
See, I like to
Alright.
call PoNGa Pongo. I like to call James ZNG Enterprises.
I'll leak Dan's name for 5 gifted to Java right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not leaking.
It's like, wait, don't we know Dan's
Someone's gonna
name?
actually do that.
Didn't you link like your personal Facebook to something recently? And everyone was like, "Oh, I found your personal Facebook." Didn't you set up like a business Facebook and it recommended people your personal one?
That was a while ago. I haven't used
Yeah.
that Facebook at all. But at some point, I plan to get back into like buying stuff on Burbank, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Retro
It's a
says he'll
squirrel.
leak your name for free. Green Shiz gifted 5. Thank you, Shiz.
I
Welcome.
already know someone was gonna-
Welcome, Landon, BB, Mason,
already knows
iFomo,
my
and
whole
Shug
name.
Nasty.
for sure.
Java, you owe me half that revenue, baby.
What would it be? I'll give you $1 at the next collecting.
Let's go.
Yeah. Minus 40%, then half of it.
Thank you, Greeny. I appreciate it.
So what's the score now? I'm sorry, I keep asking.
It is 15 to 8.
You're up
It's
by
still
8,
a 7-point
By
difference.
7. Ooh, it
I
hasn't
feel like I
grown
was up
in
to
a
8
while.
before.
I thought you were up 8 before too.
Yeah.
We've done. You've gotten 2 wrong, right?
Yeah.
And we've done. How many have we done?
17 then, right? If I have 15.
It should. Yeah. We've done 17 because we're 2 into this one. We did 5 of each before, so yeah, that would make sense. So it should be 15 to 8. All
It's
right.
a nail biter. Stay tuned, folks. Don't click off.
Next
Hey,
one. Here we
that
go.
That last round I'm stressing about, man. I mean, that's a lot of points up for grabs.
Here we go.
I've never
Oh
seen
my
this person.
God, I feel like
I don't sub to this person. I know that for a fact.
I feel like I don't sub to this person, but I almost feel like this sounds familiar. Like I almost feel like I listened to this for some reason.
It has WotC in it. There's no way I watched it. I'm a certified WotC hater.
Oh yeah, let me full screen.
probably
this
all
so I can
English,
see what's
too.
going on
Ugh.
here.
Let's see if we could see what their handwriting
I was just looking at
Jesus, that was
is.
loud.
What was playing? What was that?
It was
Is that
a notification.
Dan
you?
look- Is Dan looking up?
Oh God, it's still going.
That's not me. That's him. That's him.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Dan's looking up videos.
No,
No.
it's a notification for Greeny's gifted subs, I think. It's gonna go 3 more times probably.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
That's a sick gifted tone though. I like that.
That's loud as hell in my ears. Is it loud for stream?
It wasn't too bad for me. So
Oh man.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad here.
but
it was
Whole father
notable.
says someone keeps leveling up. It only did 2.
who does bulk?
10,000 WotC. That's a lot of WotC.
It's bulk, right? I mean, that's got to be a bunch of bulk.
I feel like
So,
I want the anagram. Do you
I'm
want the
sorry.
anagram or no?
So, don't answer this if it's a clue. But I can't remember. Did you say that these videos were recent?
They're fairly popular videos from their channel.
Okay, so it could be okay.
So it could be
Yeah, I can
from
see.
a couple months ago.
I mean, I'll shoot if you have an answer, because every added.
The double.
I might
I feel like I
just
want the
shoot.
anagram, but like the anagram might make it too easy. I don't have a
I'm
good
not-
shot to shoot.
Come on, shoot something. Shoot or shoot, Dan.
I'm not a shooter. I'm a big man.
If you need the clue, I got the clue. We got the anagram.
Are you shooting? I don't think I'm shooting.
If you're shooting, I'm shooting. I have an answer written down.
I don't think I'm shooting.
Going with the anagram? PoNGa's gonna go with the
I
anagram
am.
if you go with the anagram. That doesn't mean it's gonna help.
Dan, you need to gain points, my dude.
I'm kind of resigned to the fact that I need that last turbo round to help, and it's long shot at this point.
We need to. Okay. I mean, if you want to go, let's go. If you want to.
You guys got stuff written down?
I have it written down.
No. Anagram.
He's the one who needs points, so I'm good with going to the second clue.
You going anagram?
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Licks Moonscapes.
That actually made it worse.
I was gonna say, like, you should be 100% confident at some point.
No, mine's wrong.
Oh,
I don't even have a guess.
I
Greeny says we're 20 minutes away from mine and Mason's total elapsed time. It's okay. The last round is like a fast round.
I've been trying to shoot. It's all Dan.
I'm locked in.
I'm just gonna put the same one, but I don't. My guess would be as I've never watched this channel.
Wait, yeah, I don't think this anagram fits though.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at that. I'm just going with my original. So.
All right,
Ready?
you're in.
Yeah, I'm good.
What you got?
Is it classics?
It is Pokemon Classics.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I was
got
gonna
that.
say, I almost said
Classics.
Pokemon Classics.
He did a video
Someone
about
fact check that anagram though. Did that work?
it should. Why would hold on, go back.
Someone fact check the anagram. I don't think there was enough S's.
There's 3
Maybe
S's.
there was. Oh, I guess there is. Never mind.
I
It should
wouldn't have got
work. Classics.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I saw the outline of the hat and the glasses, and I'm like, I think that might have been Pokemon Classics, but I would have watched it though. I'm sorry, Matt. I think I skipped watching that one. I watch all his with full attention, but I think that's one of the ones I skipped.
All right. On to the next one.
Yeah,
Landon's
just not
putting
a
down
short-
20,
I'm not
20
a
on
short
Dan for a
form.
comeback.
I'm not the short form guy, so let's.
All right, let's
every
do it.
comeback starts with one.
Shug Nasty says, "Do we get free Jack in the Box tacos if PoNGa wins by 100?" I don't think he can win by
Yes.
100. But I've never had
Yes.
Jack in the Box tacos. Jack in the Box always seemed gross to me.
Yeah.
I don't like places that literally have everything: tacos, hot dogs, burgers. Like, pick a lane, man. Are you
Yeah,
a
you need
Mexican
to be
restaurant
like-
or
you
are
need to be
you an
like-
American? Like,
You could have
Did
like
they have E.
burgers and
coli,
hot
too?
dogs. Yeah, they had a huge
I want
one.
some.
We were,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never had them
Including
before.
E. coli.
All right,
Some workers doing something with the meat. You know what I mean? Okay, let's.
this
go.
is the 4th thumbnail. Here we go.
So I haven't seen this video, but I have an idea.
I'm locked.
Locked and
Oh
locked.
man, you know it, huh?
Locked and loaded.
Ready?
All right, hold on. All right, I'm good.
All right, show.
I-
It is Chloe. You are correct.
The nails.
Cheek loop.
Yeah, and the hair, right? Because there's like it's straight down. You know what I mean? There's no.
There's no like neck division there.
Yeah.
Long hair, nails.
Let me update. Dan has finally broken 10 points.
Yes, let's go.
There's a 6-point difference
No,
between
in
you
my,
guys now.
my bookkeeping, he has 9 because he cheated on one. So I
Hey,
have the score right here.
I mean, I'm playing by the rules. I didn't make him say that.
I could have thrown it out. I said I would throw it out. Next one, here it is.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I've never seen this. Some good collection boxes though. That Team Skull one's sick. God, I think Evolutions, Breakthrough.
I almost feel like I have a guess,
I
but I don't think it's a good one.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, I know who it is, but what's his name?
Come on,
Oh, I
just
can't
go.
think of his name.
The anagram would probably help then, if it's right on the tip of your tongue.
I'm not going anagram. I'm running it.
You're
I'm
straight
keeping it.
in.
I feel like might be wrong, but
So if I like have kind of the name spelled out, but it's probably not spelled right, is that okay?
If it's
If
spelled
it's
wrong, that's
generally
fine.
like if I say it and it's right but it's spelled wrong,
If we
then
know who
that's
you're
fine.
thinking, like I put ZNG Enterprises as a
Yeah,
joke,
yeah.
and
If
you
we
start
understand
getting
what you're
serious
saying,
on
it's
it.
fine.
Like, come on.
You want to shoot or do you want to?
I'm shooting.
I think Dan's confident.
100%. I'm
Here
not
we
that
go.
confident, but I'm shooting.
I've
shooting?
I've never seen this before, and my guess is just so out there because I don't think I watch this channel.
Ready?
Well, you don't have to shoot. You can let me shoot and miss, and then you can take the
No,
layup.
I don't need. I'd rather shoot and you not get the point.
All right, let's go. What you got? Show it. Max Mofo is correct.
Brendan Martin? Oh no, I don't watch him.
I've
Now
never
that you
watched
say
that.
that though, the outline looks right.
So the reason why I knew it is because I was like, wow, those are a lot of good collection boxes. Like who's crazy enough to open all that? And I was like, he's the one that would open a bunch of random stuff.
The sad thing is he hasn't made content in a long time because YouTube keeps marking his videos as made for children and he swears in them, so then they get demonetized and they've never fixed it, so he just doesn't make content anymore.
And if you're marked for children, the monetization's terrible too, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I put Brandon Martin. I know, shout out Cardboard Hands. They shouted him out a while ago. He goes by Mystic Rips, Mystic 7 for like Pokemon Go.
Oh.
I just think back to one of the episodes where I don't
doesn't have
watch,
long
I
hair.
listen. I don't watch, I listen, but he was talking recently about like one of his coworkers, one of his employees, I think actually, selling him a collection of like random collection boxes and whatever. So I just thought of that.
Yeah, I met him at the first Pokemon Go Fest. I used to, when they were in Chicago, I used to go to all of them. He's a cool guy, but he doesn't look like that.
No, the outline didn't make sense, but I'm like, it might just be a weird cropping. I didn't think.
I have
that's
Mystic
Mofo at all,
7's
though.
autograph. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Well, that concludes the PokéTuber thumbnail section. The final section is upon us. This
I
has
think we're at 7 for the lead, right?
yes, 10 to 17.
I think I've only gotten one right that you got wrong.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do to try and spice it up. The last section is a little bit of an over-under game. So I'm going to show you 2 Pokemon items. You have to tell me whether or not the item on the right is more expensive, over, or less expensive, under, than the item on the left. There are PSA 10s, Japanese, modern, sealed product,
I'm not
all
gonna
sorts
get
of shit.
this. Dan,
Coin.
so I'm gonna throw it out there. My eBay 90 days $0. So it might be pretty dark because I don't know what prices are anymore.
So here's what I think I want to
sell-
do scoring-wise. Okay?
No, we're not changing scoring, right? This is
Kind of. We're not giving anyone any extra points. But I have an answer key. What I want you guys to do is to, for each one, write down your answer, but not tell us. And then at the end, each of you will tell me the line over under. I'll figure out how many you had right, and then I'll add it to the score at the end. And we'll see if anyone changes in their
Trying to add
rankings.
some suspense to something not that suspenseful.
so there's I'd imagine there's no way of getting a second clue, right? Because it's just
There are
one or
no
the
second
other.
clues. It's just
It's just
over under.
under.
So we're
So
guessing if the right item
If
is
the item on the right,
higher or lower than the left.
yes.
Gotcha.
So we can just number it 1 through 7.
1 through 11 or 12. There's 11 or
that's right,
12.
You said 11. Yeah.
And basically it goes from one item to the next. So whatever's on the right will be on the left in the next image. And whatever's on the
Okay.
it progressively goes.
So if you get one wrong, you might get. If you don't know the price of one thing, it might get pretty dark.
Yeah.
Well,
You won't lose
we
any
know
points for that, but
Yeah,
We
but
know
you
the
would get like the
general
next
theme
one wrong,
is-
probably.
progressing.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Because
but
if you have,
it doesn't
no
mean that
idea
it's
what the
going
price
up
of
or
one
down
item
in any
is,
direction.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Are we ready? Do we understand?
Unfortunately,
We're ready.
So you're just writing down over or under, or you can do like up arrow, down arrow, or whatever, for each picture, and then we're going to all
I just
let you know how many you got right at the end.
And then I'm gonna do up arrow, down arrow.
All right.
I just did this.
Sounds good. Here we go. The first one. We have a Japanese Beedrill V alternate art PSA 10 on the left, and on the right we have a Dragon Selection Rayquaza PSA 10.
Man,
Vintage
that's
versus
tough.
modern. Make
Oh,
your
I should
choice.
say I got the prices from Pokedata.io yesterday. So they could be, I don't know how they aggregate prices, but came from that website.
I know the price of the left one.
I don't know the price of either of them.
So once you guys have written down over under, just let me know and we'll go to the next image.
I can sign only $500 plus, so it might take me a while to
Yeah.
get in my range.
Okay, let me just take 1 second. Let me think about this. Just
Yeah,
give me
the
a second.
rule
I'm sorry.
is the one you say whether or not the image on the right is more or less expensive than the image on the left.
So Rayquaza to Beedrill.
Vintage to modern.
Black and white's vintage now?
Oh, it's
Mid-era.
extra vintage.
Are you good, Dan?
Yep.
All right,
I'm gonna
good.
do these in 5 seconds.
Good?
I'm
All
gonna
right,
do
all
these
right,
very
all right,
quick.
all right, all right.
All right, next one. So the next image is going to have Rayquaza and then something else.
Yep.
Okay.
So Rayquaza from Dragon Selection or Gengar Hollow from Mirage Forest, both PSA 10.
Bam.
I'm just going gut on this one. 5 seconds,
Yeah.
no more.
Me too.
Next one.
Yep.
Gengar Mirage Forest PSA 10 or Delivery Charizard PSA 10.
Good.
Yeah.
Next one.
Wait. I hold on. I did it the wrong way. Okay, now I'm good.
Okay, next one. Special Delivery Charizard or Soul Silver Collection Typhlosion Prime PSA 10.
First edition.
First edition.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Soul Silver Collection Typhlosion or McDonald's Pikachu Hollow PSA 10.
You know what's funny is I probably could do all one answer through all of them and win, but there's no
Yeah.
fun in that. There's no fun in that.
Ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
McDonald's Pikachu Hollow PSA 10 or Reverse Legendary Collection Psyduck PSA 10.
That's a tough one for me. I don't know.
I'm good.
Dan knew that one. Okay, I'm good.
I haven't felt confident about any of these. I'm just going gut.
I was hoping for sealed product, man. Where's the seal?
Legendary Collection Psyduck Reverse or Munch Eevee PSA 10.
I feel like this is a tricky one.
I feel like I'm gaining my bearings a little bit now. We're maybe.
Dan only works in cards 500 or higher, so.
Yep. I'm gaining
Ready?
my bearings.
All right, go ahead.
Eevee PSA 10 or Evolving Skies Booster Box.
Ooh, you love to see it.
God, I don't even know what evolving goes for anymore.
I'm good.
The Munch ones are fitting right. Dan sold so many of those, man.
I sold so many of those a year and a half, 2 years ago. I've not sold one of those in several months.
All right, let's go.
Evolving Skies Booster Box or Lugia GX from Lost Thunder PSA 10.
I'm good.
I don't know any of these.
I'm going off vibes. I'm going off vibes purely.
Yeah, me too. I'm good.
We've got 3 pictures left. Lugia GX Secret PSA 10 or the Full Art Pikachu EX promo from the Red and Blue Collection PSA 10.
We must have had 12 then, because I only had spaces for 11, but I'll make a bonus.
Yeah. All right,
Unless-
I'm
I
thinking
hope
about
I'm
this
not
one for
wrong.
an extra second.
I'm not. I think I sold that one like a year ago. Which honestly, with a card like that, that might be the comp you pulled. Like cards like that,
Yeah, that's a tough
they don't
grade.
sell
Go
that
ahead.
often.
Go ahead.
Red Blue Pika or Crystal Guardians Charizard PSA 10.
Oh, that's the famous one that had the PSA 10 that was a PSA 1, right? I think.
I think so.
Do you want a hot take? I think I said it during one of our podcast episodes that that's a better card than the Gold Star Charizard.
I mean, wrong take isn't necessarily hot, but
I like this card a lot.
I like it, but I don't think it's better than the Gold Star.
The Gold Star's pretty awesome.
It's my opinion, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The last image. Crystal Guardians Charizard or the Moonbreon PSA 10.
Ooh.
This is prices as of yesterday on PokéData.io.
Probably took Mr. ZNG Enterprises sale from Sunday. He probably had one in auction.
Oh,
I had
don't
a few.
feel good.
I had a few anchors in there that I felt really good about. Like I know this price, but most of them were just like.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know one of them.
Price
Like,
wise.
Evolving Skies, the Moonbreon.
I know Moonbreon's price. I just don't know Charizard's price at all. I've never
And
even.
the thing is, PokéData could take anywhere from 1,200 to 1,400 on that card, but
Yeah.
I have a fairly tight idea where it is, but we'll see.
And we can check what PokéData said. I did write down the prices. So
Awesome.
if you have questions about any of these,
Do you want us
Okay.
to just put them all up? I think I'll
No.
just put up my list.
we'll just go one by one.
Oh, okay.
So for the first one, Dan,
Put my
over or
pen
under?
away.
I put over.
Okay. PoNGa for the first one.
I put over as well.
Dan, number 2.
Over.
PoNGa.
I put over as well. Do you want to like click through the slides while we do this so people know?
We should
or-
we should probably show them as well, maybe. Shit, hold on.
And we should make PoNGa go first on some of them, because if he just matches me,
I don't have my pen.
No,
It's
I
all
know,
the way
I know.
across.
I know
I'm not
I'm
changing.
not. I'm not actually worried.
I don't know what to do
so
with my
that was
hand.
the second one. So that was 3. We'll go 2 by 2. So PoNGa, the next 2 you'll go first, and then we'll swap them.
All right, I put over.
So PoNGa's
I put
over.
under.
Dan was under. PoNGa, next one.
Under. That's number 4, right? Yeah.
under as well.
Yes. So under. Now Dan, you'll go first. Number 5.
I went over.
I went over as. Oh, sorry. Yeah, over as well.
Okay. 6.
6. I went over.
Ooh, I went under.
Ooh, here we go. I
under.
like the different
So,
ones.
so here's the problem with this one is a legendary collection reverse 10 is probably stupid price. Like it probably is way more expensive than it should be. So now I'm worried.
Do you know what the peak is or no? Like off the top of your head, I'm
I know-
ballparking that like 300-ish.
I think
I don't know though.
It was more than that. I thought it was like probably like 4 or 5, but I don't.
See, I would put the Psyduck towards 500, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I've never looked at a legendary collection price. So
In my mind, I have the Psyduck at like 500. And Job, I don't know if you want to chime in now or save it till later.
no.
Yeah, we could save it since we still have some
Are
to
we
go
on
through.
6?
We're on 7. So PoNGa, you'll go first on this one, I think.
I put under.
Are
Okay.
you sure we're on 7?
Yeah, I have 6 written down.
Okay.
Or
So
seven.
you know what
over.
You know what I did with this one was this one I made the Psyduck super expensive, saying it's more than the Eevee, and the last one I made it super cheap. So like one of the ones I'm hoping I'm right for.
You'll give one back, but maybe
All right,
not.
PoNGa.
Yeah.
I put
you
under.
go- So this was 8.
See, I put over here. I'm pretty sure the Evolving Sky is like 680. I want to say the Eevee's right there, but like a little bit under. I could be wrong.
Okay, Dan, you'll go first on this one. Evo
So this
Skies
is 9.
or Lost Thunder. Yes, is number 9.
I went under.
Went under as well.
Okay, next
And then-
one.
I think Lugia is in like
And
the 500 range.
10 I went over. I want to say, I could be wrong. I think I can sign one of those for over $1,000.
Yeah, I went over as
Buy
well.
it
These
now.
cards are tough to grade, man.
I have the Charizard box up there. Yeah, but like that could auction poorly too. So like buy
Yeah.
it now could be strong, auction could be bad. I don't know.
Can we talk about how underrated these cards are? I know the prices are high, but like look
No,
at
they're
like
so
the
freaking
Pokemon in the
awesome.
background. They're awesome. All
Yeah.
4 of
At
them.
1,000 though, I don't think they're underrated at 1,000. Maybe the
Well,
Raw's
that's what I said.
underrated,
Like not the
but
price, but
yeah.
like people don't talk about them,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, they're
The
super
Raw
cool.
could be underrated.
yeah.
And then is this the last two, 11 and 12? So PoNGa.
Yeah. I went over.
I went over.
Okay. And then the very last one, PoNGa.
I went under.
Under.
I went under.
Under.
I didn't even have enough different answers from PoNGa to
Yeah, I
overtake.
think we had like two or three maybe.
So
I
Dan, I'm
think
gonna
we
run
might have
through really
4
fast.
different, but it's
Oh.
still not enough.
I'm gonna run through really fast just to make sure I've got them all right for you. If you want to double check.
Yep.
So I have over, under, over, under, under.
Yes.
And then PoNGa, I have over, under, under.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one more quick bathroom break while tabulating.
All right.
These were good, man. You picked some really good cards. Some of them are pretty hard.
Yeah. They were even.
So, I would have done pretty well with like Japanese sealed or something like that, but
Okay, wait. This is 7. This is 7. So here.
carry the 2.
Exactly. You guys did good.
Feeling the ones we had different, like we probably split them or something.
Yeah, there were a couple differences. But
Are we gonna go through them with prices now?
we can if you
Am I
want.
muted again or no?
No, you're good.
I mean, I know we're
Okay.
pushing 2 hours, but I would like to know the prices of the cards if Dan wants to. I don't know.
Well, I'll reveal the winner and then we can go through them.
Okay.
I know you said Japanese seal will be interested though, but it would be like, in my mind, I would be thinking what I'm acquiring boxes for right now through Retro. I would not be, what I'm getting them for through Retro versus what I'm selling them for on eBay. There's a big difference.
Okay. So, Dan, you got every one right except for one.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna say I swept. Did PoNGa sweep?
PoNGa.
No, I couldn't have. We had like 5 different.
That's right. Yeah, I
But
couldn't.
that means I didn't do well.
PoNGa. You only got 3 wrong. So you still ended up winning. Dan pulled within 5 to end it,
Respectable.
but
It's not bad.
PoNGa still came out with the win. Congratulations, PoNGa.
Thank you.
Nice
That was
job,
fun.
PoNGa.
So you want to
A
go through
worthy
prices now?
opponent.
I mean,
So-
if we have time, if not,
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Some
I
people in
just-
chat want to go through prices too.
Don't show them yet. Let's get us pull that
You
off
show-
screen quick before
Okay.
PoNGa sees them.
What?
I already saw them all.
Well, that's not all.
I'm
Let's
good with
put-
memorizing numbers.
Let's make us say numbers to guess. Because like honestly, some of them I was total gut feel. I had no clue. The first one especially. Like
Okay.
which one did I get wrong? I genuinely- if you're time constrained, like
No,
feel
I'm
free
not.
to just
We
Okay,
we can go through and I'll stop where people got something wrong. So this one, again, this is PokéData.io pulled yesterday, so that I don't know how much they update stuff, so it could be wrong now, but it should be relatively the same. So the Beedrill they have around $50, $49.87 in a PSA 10.
I knew that. one.
The
I was
Rayquaza
gonna
Dragon
guess
Selection
$50 and $80.
is $80.99 is
Yeah.
what they had it at.
That's probably
Yeah.
right around where I would have guessed. That Beedrill card's underrated. I love that card. Go ahead.
And then here I would have guessed like 80 and 100. But
yeah,
not
probably.
like convincingly.
So
Yeah,
the
same.
Mirage Forest Gengar is actually almost $400.
Oh man,
Is what they
Wow.
have it at.
what are people doing?
Wow.
It's what? It's Gengar.
That's
He's freaking
disgusting.
awesome. And I have one of
that's-
these. Go to eBay if you want one.
Available now. Click the affiliate link below.
Message Java saying PoNGa smoke Dan for 5% off.
All right, the next
I mean,
one.
at 400, he'd probably honor it too.
So what do you
What
guys
if
think
this one's
the
like 400, 400, and then 200?
Wait,
That's crazy.
special delivery? Yeah, I was gonna say like 250, right?
Yeah, they have it at 225.
Okay.
Which I guess, yeah, that doesn't make sense though. I put under on this one, but I just said last slide. I said last slide I thought Gengar was like 100, but then also I put under here because I knew Charizard was around like 200-ish. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about here clearly.
Oh, and PoNGa. Yeah, PoNGa had gotten the slide 3, the last slide, I think. This one. PoNGa putting over for the Charizard, I think. Probably because you were thinking that the Gengar wasn't that expensive comparatively.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Typhlosion?
So primes and level X's and PSA 10s are pretty dark, I think. So that's why I put under.
See,
So I was
guess,
just
like 150, 200.
Yeah, I was just looking at level X's, and to me, like level X prime, like somewhat similar maybe. So
Yeah, they have it at 177.50.
so that's more than I thought it was, but that's pretty close to the okay. I would have probably guessed like 150, but okay.
The McDonald's. This one you guys had
If I
questions
would-
about.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to
300-ish.
guess, yeah, I would guess like 4 or 5, but I don't know if that's like an older price.
PokéData has it at 492.13
Wow.
for the 10.
Yeah, I know that's a pretty big one.
And then this one seemed to maybe throw PoNGa off as being really expensive.
No,
I
so
put that at like 500.
yeah, so I knew Legendary Collection Reverse 10s are expensive, but I think people are dusted, so I purposely put under.
Ones like that, like you can have. I've sold for some consigners like triple, quadruple the last auction on Buy It Now. So it's like, are you pulling the last Buy It Now or the last auction? I feel like this could be 400 at auction and it could be 800 at Buy It Now or something. But I
Yeah,
would guess, like,
PokéData
500.
has it at 590.
Okay, it's not
Yeah.
that far off. It's like $100. Okay.
And then the Eevee.
This one I've sold over $1,000 and I sold it back when it was $40 also. So I was thinking it was like 600-700.
I was gonna say 600, yeah.
They have it at 902.
So
Wow,
I couldn't remember if it was the Eevee or I knew one of them was like an
The
800
Mimikyu is
range.
the crazy expensive one.
No, I know that, but I remember seeing one not that long ago that was like 800-ish, but I didn't know if it was Eevee or not. I thought maybe it was like Rowlet or something, I don't know. But okay.
So that bounced back off the bottom some then, I think.
Yeah.
And then obviously this one,
Retro
Dan,
says he
I think
challenges
said
PoNGa.
around 680-ish. So yeah, it was like
Did I
686.
did
is
I
what they
really
have it.
put under? I really put under for the Eevee on the last one? That was
Yeah.
okay.
think-
Wow. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Hold on. Retro in chat says I challenge PoNGa, and then Jake Smith says Retro not a good look. LeBron challenging Caitlin Clark.
He says I'm Caitlin Clark.
Yes, in that analogy, you are Caitlin Clark.
I don't know, man.
Oh man,
I'm a
That's
LeBron
funny.
stan, man.
That's funny.
All right, the Lugia, $529.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
$500.
$500. Yeah.
Yep. I
Um,
think I sold one of those relatively recently,
this one,
and that's like 1,000. Yeah. In my mind,
1280
it
is
was
what they
1,000.
have it at.
Yep.
And then the Charizard,
I
they
couldn't
have
even tell you
they
what
have
this is.
1623.50,
I was gonna say 15.
Yep. 15 is what I had in my mind.
Yeah.
and then
And
This
then
one.
13.
they have
Yeah, I was gonna say
1456.59.
Yeah.
So
What? How much?
I know. Well,
1456.59.
I was
PoNGa
gonna
sold
say
mine for 13
PoNGA
cash. There's
collectibles
some on,
consignment. Hit me up.
if you're interested, there's some on Instagram today for 13. I know through some
Yeah.
people. They've
Yeah.
been auctioning 13 to 15, but
Yeah, that price like. So wait, does that take? Well, how does PokéData work?
I have no idea.
Because like,
It-
think it's an
Like-
aggregate
like-
of.
So is
I
it
don't know
like
what it
so
aggregates
it's
from.
like TCG Player, right? Where like the price could drop and the market price is still higher, probably. Like it takes time for it to.
It has TCG Player and it has eBay. I don't know the exact algorithm, but
It has PSA 9s and PSA 10s, and
It's
like
pretty
there's like a
reasonable.
graph that has a bunch of different.
Oh, I
and
got
I think
the
it's
Psyduck.
last solds.
I got the Psyduck ones wrong. And what was the other one I got wrong?
Number 3, which was
LeBronga.
this one.
Oh,
Chef's
the
on your
special
side.
delivery.
He says LeBronga.
PokéChef's the man.
PokéChef is the man.
So what was the final score?
The final score. Let me add it.
I
So
brought it back
PoNGa 1, 2,
within
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
4,
8,
right?
9. PoNGa got 9 more, so 26.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna send Dan. I'm gonna mail
11
you
out
the
of 12, I think.
scorecard for you to sign.
And Dan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or just 11, or yeah, right?
Hey man,
Yeah,
I got
on
11
to
out of 12
21.
prices consigned today. Sell your
That was
collection
good,
today.
yeah.
Like I'm comfortable.
On
I'm comfortable.
PWCC, on eBay, we got it all, baby.
Yep. I'm.
That didn't end up too far off. 21 to 26.
So
I'm-
Greeny,
I-
is Greeny still in the chat? What did he get to win the last one?
I'm not sure.
I think there were.
Am I the
different
record
amount of
holder?
questions, maybe right.
The
I
last
don't
question
care.
only had 8
That's
possible.
not my
points last time.
problem. I have the most points.
Yeah, Greeny said there's only 25 questions, not 32. But I don't know what it ended at.
Inflation.
But yeah, that was awesome. Congratulations, PoNGa.
Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't have to go to the second
Congrats.
guess at all. Maybe in the future I'll add a timer.
Well, when you have the genius that just shoots on every single one,
Well, I will
Then
say, I mean, this should have been at least +5. I mean, if anyone paid attention
He is
closely,
sporting the merch.
if anyone paid attention closely, don't forget in round 1, round 2, PoNGa said, I'm locked. And Dan, when I was at like 15 seconds, PoNGa was like really, really poking me. I locked my one answer, and PoNGa was like 60 seconds later talking about Steph Curry, talking about this, talking about that. And I will
Written
just
down.
let the record show. Let the
I
record
had
show.
it written down. I had it written down.
We got to run it back, check the tapes, let the record show.
Do you
I'm
really
still
want to
salty
go
about-
there?
I'm not salty about Pokemon Treasure, even though technically I was right. I'm more salty about Solgaleo, to be honest, because like
Okay, so you could get salty about one of them, but you were also gifted a point. So
you did. I'm saying all this in the the broader context. You won. I was defeated by a worthy foe. I very much appreciate like the host. Jav, you did a great job.
Yeah,
Everyone like,
fantastic.
sub, do all the good stuff. This was very fun. I will say, like, to be honest, last one, the ChatGPT, as you said, it was so hard. Like it felt like it was just
Yeah,
guessing.
the celebrity
this one
one.
was
Yeah.
This one was really good. I'm salty about Solgaleo Arcanine, but I think overall it was really good this time. I know the drawing one. I actually liked the drawing one last time, and we didn't have that this time.
Yeah, I might have to bring that
But
back.
even
I'm
though I,
trying
kinda
to-
bombed on it. I
I'm
kind of
keeping
bombed
all
on it, but I
the-
liked it too.
Keeping all the good ones in a list, and when I think of something new, I always add it to try. So
Yeah, that
Yeah.
poem chat GPT was awesome.
awesome.
yeah,
Well, I'm
that
glad
was-
you guys
yeah,
had a
it
good
was-
time.
This was so fun, man. It was awesome.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
PoNGa. Thanks everyone for coming in chat. Make sure to hit the like button on the stream if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on. I'm glad we were able to make it
Appreciate you.
happen. It's good stuff.
Hey, my internet held up the whole time, Dan.
It did.
I know you
That's
didn't
true.
have one lag the whole time. Man's on Wi-Fi, like an animal.
Hey,
but somehow
I have the
made it.
strongest Wi-Fi in the world, probably, so we're all good.
You must.
I appreciate you guys. We're going to sign off. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping in. Do not end. We need nuance. Maybe another time, Retro.
Wait, yeah, let's go. No, I got another couple hours. What do we want to talk about?
I do not have another couple hours.
Where's the after party? Someone go live. Someone go live.
Someone go live. I'll hop in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly. All right, guys. We'll see you later.